Okay, so question from my Q&A that was submitted from one of the people on my email list. That's what happens if you're on my email list, you get special access to me on a Friday. So, this is quite a long one. I know that positive thinking is very powerful, but how can I maintain that all of the time? Especially in this day and age where everyone seems to have stressful lives. I'm sick of envying others and wishing I was like them. So the first thing that I would say is you cannot control your thoughts. By even thinking, I wish I can control my thoughts, that shows that you're not controlling your thoughts. If you could control them, you wouldn't have them. You just switch them off. You can't do that. They just flow throughout the day. And the ones that you hold on to are the ones that become a problem. So, if you're thinking, how often do you think I really need to think more positive, I really need to think more positively? How does that make you feel? Just saying that to yourself makes you annoyed that you can't, inadequate because you can't control your thoughts, how negative you must be because you have to keep saying to yourself, think positive, think positive. It's not that easy, it takes practice. So, the reality is you're not going to maintain that all of the time. I can't do that. I have ups and downs, and some days I want to kill myself when things are going, when loads of things are going wrong and you're stressed, and it's just how long you let that keep you down for. You need to bounce back from that, you need to be resilient with that. Life is always going to throw some crap your way, and it's how you deal with it. So, stressful. Life doesn't have to be stressful. I'm running a business, got staff, got kids, etc. All I do is make sure I manage that stress as much as possible. So I exercise regularly. I turn my phone off. I make sure no one can contact me in that time. That's time for me. I meditate twice a day. That's time for me. Headphones in, no one disturbs me. I just clear my head. I don't mean meditate as in sit there sort of cross-legged with a gong and Yoda in front of you, or a Buddha. I mean just meditating, just taking that 10 minutes to yourself, because if you're feeling stressed and you say to yourself, I'm stressed, you're not going to get out of that. And drinking isn't going to get you out of that, as much as many people reach for that. And smoking. You need to just go and clear your head. 10 minutes to yourself. Headspace is a good app, and it's free for the first 10 days. Just get away from everyone, headphones on and chill out. So that's going to make a big difference to stress. And positive thinking, again, there's a few different exercises you can do. You can write down the things you're grateful for that day, or your goals, for example, visualization of where you want to get to, but really you're never going to manage to keep yourself positive all of the time. It's just not possible all of the time. It takes practice and you'll get there eventually. So I'm sick of envying others and wishing I was like them. If you're envying others, you can't really be wishing you was like them. You're sort of jealous of them. You in a way, there's a conflict right there in that very statement. How can you wish you was like them if you envy them? There's almost envy as a negative emotion. What you need to do is recognise, why do you want to be like them? What is it that you want that they've got? And recognise what they do to get there. So, if they're fit and they're active and they're healthy and they're happy, what are they doing to get there? Because if they're exercising and you're not, there's no one wishing you're going to be like them, because you need to actually take action. You need to believe that you can be like them. That's often where envy comes from as well, because you're saying you wish you was like them, even you're saying you was wishing, suggests to me that you don't believe you can be like them. Whoever this person is, whoever this sort of vision is, you need to believe you can be that person. And you can be better than that. So you don't need to envy anyone because you're happy with yourself. So at the moment you're looking outside of yourself for happiness. When happiness comes from within you, the way you think, the way you feel. And that's, without kind of going down too many avenues, that's about as brief as I can keep it with as much detail as possible. If you have any questions, just drop me an email and I'll elaborate a little bit. But I need to know you personally to know quite how to solve these problems.